Okay, we're going to talk about DMO, Power Hour, and daily method of operation, and Kimmy's going to share her part. Okay.
Okay, let's see what we have on the agenda. So posting on social media is the first one, which obviously is very important. I know some of you have heard me say more than once that I've had people come to me, private message me saying that they have other friends that do Plexus and whatnot, but they want to either join my team or get their products through me because they see that, me posting every day, I'm consistent and very passionate at what I do. So as much as you think sometimes that it's annoying, some people, it's really not. It's definitely a huge thing. And I think, all of us that are actually on this call are all pretty good at that.
Yes.
Alrighty. Emailing new prospect and calling new prospect are the next two, which I always try to follow up, not necessarily through an email, but because I feel like whatever, I guess I shouldn't go into that. But yeah, emailing, if you do have somebody's email address and they are working, that actually is a really good way to get a hold of them, is through emailing or calling. Meeting them in person. Follow up is a huge thing. I have realized I do let a little time go by, to each their own. Everyone runs their business differently. So I would say if someone contacts me and says, for instance, I'm really interested, ask a bunch of questions. And of course I answer a bunch of questions, and they say, I'm really interested in ordering, but I don't get paid until Friday. So if that person, doesn't end up, I don't hear from them and they don't end up ordering or anything, I will actually, and this is just the way I do things. Let me say that. I'll probably contact them the following Friday. I don't ever want to feel like I'm like hounding anyone, because I wouldn't want somebody to do that with me. And for the most part, every time I do follow up, people, they're like, oh, so this and this happened or whatever, or, give me your link again. And they end up ordering, most of the time. I'm not saying that that's something that happens all the time, but following up, or the follow-up, is definitely a huge thing. Let's see. So signing up a new customer and signing up a new ambassador. Like we've said before, as far as being a preferred customer, is always, to me, the only time I even mention the word retail is when I tell them that you save 10% off of retail, being a preferred customer. It is going to save them money. And over the long run, obviously we do get a preferred bonus, which is amazing, but it's also allowing them to save money. And a lot of people don't want to commit to the auto shipment each month. I've had that a few times, but you just tell them that even if you order through preferred and decide to cancel 15 days later, you still save that money. You will have your sticklers that just want to try at retail, and you can't force anybody to do anything. But to me, if I'm going to save money, I'm going to do it. I'm going to order preferred. And also letting them know about the 60-day money back guarantee is always a huge deal, because they're like, okay, well, maybe I should give it a try for 2 months. If I don't like it, if I don't see a difference, if I'm not, no energy, not sleeping better, yada, 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 they can get all their money back. And then of course, signing up a new ambassador is really, we already know you get them to go on the website, join Plexus instead of shop Plexus. And, you definitely want to lead them, obviously in the right way. We have several team pages where there are, under every single team page that you're a part of, there are files, and all those files are golden. If anyone ever has the time to read them, watch the videos, anything, There's so much information. Like I always try to stress that, which not everyone does it, but all the information is definitely there, to be used. So let's see, customer to an ambassador. I have only had 2 of those, actually. I've only had 2 flips, and I'm going on, this is the 24th of this month will be 8 months in for me. I've only had 2 flips. So it's not that I haven't ever put it out there. I just, some people are they just want to be preferred customers. So, which is completely fine. And then, the 2 that I have had, they have seen, several people join my team. They see me promoting, they see, the success in it, and they know the products work. And they've actually came, to me, months ago, I did mention it type thing, but they came to me wanting to go ahead and join and get their products at wholesale and, possibly tell a few people and get their products for free, or even maybe, on their free time, make it an actual business, which is always amazing. So do you want to do the rest of the?
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. So on the flipping side, I will say that sometimes people can't quite see the vision of it. They're like, well, I'm the customer. What's the difference? And I have a personality that would rather have control over what I'm ordering when I'm ordering it. And the way that our business is set up, as you guys know, is customers can't just log in and like add or change a product. So my girlfriends are a lot like me, and they'll switch just because they're tired of being like, okay, well, I want to do this and we have to call customer service, so I have to take care of it or whatever. So that's the other aspect, is they're going to have their own website. They're going to have control, and then also they'll get the discount. So that's kind of been how I've been able to get customers to go to Ambassador, and happy customers make amazing ambassadors.
Absolutely.
So I absolutely want people to try and flip them, because that's part of your bread and butter. A very big portion of my business has been customers turned into ambassadors. And even if they're not going to sell it, they're wholesale, and you can get your 5 points, and that's okay. I look at it that there's 3 types of wholesale customers. There's one that just gets their discount. There's another that tells 3 or 4 friends and gets their products for free. And then there's like we are, which is we're working the business for an income and for fun and for changing lives and freedom and all that. So those are the important parts. And that's what you have to know, is who are you speaking to and what are their goals? So if I'm talking to someone that I know that they would like to have their products for free, they're like, I think I have to cancel. I'm like, just do wholesale. We'll get you set up and we'll get your products for free. Just start posting on Facebook. And then the people that just want it wholesale, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't bother me. I'm happy to help them save money. Sometimes I feel bad if I have a customer that's been ordering for a while and they can't see the vision of it. And so I'll lay out the financial aspect and be like, look, once you pay the $34.95, let's say they're ordering the triplex, by the second month you've saved that. So that's the part of that I kind of wanted to touch on that aspect. So when we talk about the DMO, the sheet that I'm looking at and the sheet that you all are going to be looking at, it says DMO, keep your business growing by aiming at 10 points daily, 70 per week, and 300 plus per month. So when you think, okay, I'm up, what do I do to make my Plexus business work? What should I do on a daily basis? This sheet is going to help you have a guideline of how to succeed. So it's something as a way to be able to make sure that you're doing income producing activity is what we're looking for. And so when you look at doing your weekly amount and your daily amount, you want to have 10 points daily. And all of these different pieces add up to different points. And so you'll see that on the DMO sheet. And I would actually like to show that really quickly for the training video purposes, if that's okay. Okay, give me just a second. I'm learning how to do all this. So I'm going to go share screen. And then, yeah. Okay, so you guys can see my screen. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I have everyone muted. let me do that. Okay.
Well, I'm the only one that can see, so.
Right. So if you can see it here, it says 10 points daily, 70 per week, 300 per month. So posting on social media, email new prospect, 1 point, call new prospect, 2 points, et cetera, et cetera. So now we're on to sign new ambassador, 5 points. Flip a customer to ambassador, 4 points. Train ambassador, 4 points. So this is where you're going to kind of see, where's my business at? What am I doing per month? Where can I grow? So Kim's touched on those. Train ambassador is really important. So I'm going to go back to our regular screen, stop share, and go from this list again. So training ambassador is really important. That's 4 points. If you have an ambassador on your team, whether they signed up yesterday, a week ago, or a month ago, it's okay if you haven't trained them, but it's your responsibility to nurture them and take care of them. You're not responsible for their business by any means, but you want to know that you've done what you can to help their business grow. And so that's the biggest aspect of the training the ambassador. It's so that you can teach them duplication and you can teach them to do what you're doing and help them really flourish. Training is very important. Sorry, the dog's barking. Honey! Personal development, that could be reading a book, listening to one of the books on tape. I listened to Eric Worre, GoPro. I just downloaded John Maxwell. There's Flip Flop CEO. There's tons of really good ones that you can just listen to in the car. You can listen to when you're at home. I spent the weekend with Jen Hawkins in Denver, and she is phenomenal. And she doesn't listen to the radio ever, and she never has time to watch TV because she is always, always in personal development. And so in any downtime, and you can ask Celeste too. Celeste doesn't watch TV. Who else? Most of the successful people that I've spoken to in Plexus, whenever they have downtime, they're listening to a book on tape or they're watching a video from Sarah Marble or Sonia Dudley. Is everything okay?
Yeah. It's saying that in 14 minutes, my computer's going to restart and it won't let me postpone it. So just letting you know, like, I don't have a choice once it restarts.
Okay. Well,
sorry.
We'll just keep moving through. That's okay.
Yeah.
We're just going to move through. So, training ambassadors is really important. Personal development is important. Giving information to a stranger and get contact info. Okay. How I do this is when I meet strangers, I might give them my business card, but I always add them on Facebook. If they're willing to be my Facebook friend, that's where it's at. You don't have to follow up with them and call them and make it awkward. It's just, I'd love to add you on Facebook. You know, I'd love to see, they've told you about their dogs. I'd love to see pictures of your dogs or your kids. It was so great chatting with you. You know, I'd love to add you on Facebook and you'll see my Plexus post and hopefully we can chat. Very chill, very cool. And a large amount of my customers are people that I did not know before that I met out and added them on Facebook, and they watch your post. If you're posting 3 times a day, they're going to see what you're about and they're going to get intrigued and excited about it. Everybody wants Plexus. So give sample to a prospect. I have a sample philosophy, and it's basically most people will figure it out with 1 sample. Some people need a 3-day, but predominantly it's going to be 1 sample. They're going to know if they like it and how it tastes. So if I have a girlfriend I've been talking to about Plexus, then I will give them 1 sample. If I meet someone out and I have some on me, I will give them a sample. Samples are important, but I don't want you guys to break the bank on samples because someone that's going to order is going to order off of 1 sample. 3 samples is not going to make or break someone ordering or joining your team. Okay. Post a video. I mean,
game changer.
Game changer. The video that I'm most stuck on for my team is your why video. If people see you talking about why you do Plexus and they see the emotion and they feel it and they can connect to you and they understand it, they want to be a part of your world. They want that for themselves. So understanding your why is important for you when you're moving forward, and posting why you're doing Plexus and doing a very real video. Jen Hawkins calls it the why that makes you cry, is vital to your business. It's great to post pictures and selfies, and that's on here, but it's not the same as posting a video. So I say that. And then posting the diamond documentaries is incredible. We've talked about that this weekend, that when you send someone a diamond documentary or you post it, you think about who you're posting it for, what their situation is. Is it financial freedom? Is it health? And it draws people in as well. We have a lot of videos about the products. I mean, videos are very important. So you post a video, snap a selfie and post it. Actually, this only gets 1 point, but I think it should have more points because a selfie with your pink drink is how I started. I was like, oh my gosh, I love my pink drink so much. Obviously, this is water. I love my pink drink so much. It's so good. I didn't eat the cookie in my office today, and my inbox blew up. I had 7 customers in like the first 3 days. And no, I did not have some sort of massive network already. I just posted something that people needed. Balanced my blood sugar, had energy, didn't eat the cookie. Do you know how many people don't want to eat the cookie? Many people are surrounded by sweets and cakes and cookies, and they don't want it. So any selfie that you're posting, you need to post what Plexus is doing for you. And branding, you need your own hashtag. I'm going to go on a little branding. You need your own hashtag. That hashtag needs to match your website name. Very important that those two match. So mine is plexuswellbeing.com, and my hashtag is plexuswellbeing by Rachel. And so anytime I post a picture, I have my hashtag in there. Branding. Invite someone to an event. Well, attend event, I think, was further up, but inviting someone to an event is important because they can build belief and they get to see what you're so excited about. And I mean, we look kind of crazy sometimes, you know, if we're just floating around in this world by ourselves and we're like, Plexus. It's nice to get someone to an event and they can see that other people are Plexus crazy and we're actually really normal and fun and cool. So get people to events for sure. Attend a training or listen to a training call. So you guys can mark down your 2 points of the week for that, or the day, sorry, for that. It's really important to train yourself. It's important to integrate yourself in a learning capacity and atmosphere. Expecting other people to teach you what you need to know isn't going to work out for you. You have to go find it. You have to see, okay, I want some training on how to do this. And you can Google it on YouTube, search it on YouTube. You can Google it. You can message your upline. You can message me or Kim. We know all the training videos. You can look up Sonia Dudley. You can look up Sarah Marble. Get your tushies on Periscope. I cannot explain to you the amount of information that I have taken in just by being on Periscope for less than a week. I follow Melissa Eichenhorst. Just follow her. Not really. There's more. But seriously, like, she's incredible. And she's how I got the next part of information to share with you guys, which is Power Hour. But they just do trainings. These amazing leaders are just on Periscope like, hey, I want to teach you guys my special secret tricks. And it's like, okay, thank you. So get onto Periscope ASAP and listen to those trainings. They're quick, they're not long, and they're phenomenal. Truly. I hesitated to get on Periscope. Shane knew about it 3 months ago before all the Plexus people. So I'm having to apologize for that. You just came in like this. Okay. So,
oh, Shany Poo.
So you want to host a training meeting or party. Sip and C's are where it's at. They're important because, and Melissa Eichenhorst was talking about this today. Imagine if you invite all the people you've been talking to Plexus about and you get them all into one room and you get to share all the information at once versus each individual person, each individual time, messaging, texting, emailing, calling, or they're all there at once and you can help them. Amazing. Host a Sip and See. Don't be afraid. The first Sip and See a lot of leaders ever went to was their own. It was I went to one of Celeste, but Kim's first one was hers. And several people on her team, their first Sip and See was their own. And I mean, we'll help you guys. If you're in Dallas, we'll come and hang out and, talk to people. But ultimately, it's your business and you need to have a Sip and See ASAP. It doesn't have to be expensive. 2 packets of Slim will get you about 10 samples of pink drink.
Absolutely.
So it's not like you have to invest a lot. You can do it at your home. When I first started, I thought I had to, break the bank for it. My mom is very fancy, so she was like, you have to buy flowers And so she did that for my first one. But my next one, I just had some vegetables, a dip, and pink drink and water. And people loved it. So that's something you have to do. And then attend a training. In your town, I don't care where you are, most people in Plexus, there's some sort of a training or opportunity meeting in your area. You need to get to those. That's where you grow. You show up, you grow up. Dallas has tons. There's a DFW, Plexus DFW events group. Write that down. Plexus DFW events. Add yourself to it. There's also a Plexus events group, and these are both Facebook pages. And you can see all of the events across the nation, and then you can also see them on the DFW page. So there's no reason at all that you shouldn't be going to Plexus events, okay? So hit a goal or rank up. I mean, y'all, you set your goals. So my goal this month, God willing, I'll be Ruby. Kim's goal next month, God willing, she'll be Ruby. I mean, our Kimmy double ranked. But we senior gold last month and gold the month before. And that's not because she just sits around being like, oh, this is fun. Kim works it. She stays humble and she hustles hard.
Although someone thought that.
Do what?
I'm just being, I said, although someone thought that.
Well, I don't know who thought that, but they got it wrong. But Kim sets goals. I set goals. Our team sets goals. They don't have to be crazy goals. It's just by this time period per week, I need to have done this to hit this. So I know to be Ruby, I'm sitting at 470 points and I need to make sure that I have 10 safety points. And that's just looking at your back office, deciding what you need. If you're looking to go silver, 3 people with a welcome pack. You get a $100 bonus and 75 minimum extra bonus when they get their welcome pack because it's 25 per person. Some people order welcome packs and that gets you 50. There is no reason in the world that you can't go silver if you're sharing the business and you're doing this DMO. I want to see everyone going silver if you're doing this DMO. And if you're close to gold, this is your moneymaker. This is your moneymaker. This is where you're going to get your points. This is where you're going to get people on your team and duplicating. Senior gold's harder. Senior gold is when your team has to be duplicating for you to rank up. And so that means you're training your team and you're pouring into them. So rank up, hit a goal, let's do it. Attend a Plexus sponsored event. So Super Saturday, convention, leaders retreat. I don't know if I would say the ones at the Pro Museum were Plexus sponsored, but they were very Plexy. They're very fabulous and really, really informative. There were 2 at the Pro Museum, one about strength and endurance and one about hormones. So those are really big events to attend as well. So if you do all that, your total daily points are 50. So let's say you do all of the components that Kim and I just went over, your total daily points are 50. Your goal is 300 a month and 10 points a day and 70 per week. So you don't have to do all of these every day to hit, what is it per day? 10 points a day. You guys can do 10 points a day. Oh my gosh, I've already done 10 points a day. Did you post on social media 3 times? Great. Did you call on your prospect? Did you meet with someone? Did you follow up? Fortune is in the follow-up. On the follow-up aspect, I do think that some people need to be followed up with a little quicker because they'll say, call me Tuesday. So if they say to you, call me Tuesday, then you call them Tuesday. A lot of times when someone says, I'm not ready, I say, okay, when do you want me to check in with you? That's just something I picked up in sales over the years. You set a next expectation date. So that's fine if they can't do it. They're waiting on payday. Awesome. When's payday? And they'll say, oh, it's Friday. Okay, awesome. I'll check in with you on Friday. Because this isn't to say that Kim is right. Kim is right. But at the same time, we can't expect people to remember what they said that they were going to do with us. And so that's our responsibility to follow up with them when they said that they wanted us to. And we try. And if they don't answer, that's great. We wait a week. So that's just my philosophy on it.
And I totally agree with you. I just meant like if there wasn't any date like spoke of, whatsoever, then I'll follow up with them. I'll give them a week, a little bit less than a week. But if they definitely, if they tell me to contact them at a certain time or a certain day or whatever, I'm definitely on it. So
yeah, and that's just organization. You have to put it in your calendar or call Jane. I mean, you should see my calendar. I don't even know I can show it to you. So I have all these calls set up for tomorrow. Call Krista, chat with Christy. Today was call Chelsea. I mean, I've got all these calls set up throughout the week for touching base with people. So that's important as well. Okay. The next order of business is called income producing activity, and it's important. And this is what Melissa Eichenhorst was talking about. And it's kind of real, y'all. I mean, Melissa, she tells it like it is, and I respect her a lot because what she does is she hones in on what's actually going to help you produce income versus when you're like playing on Facebook and you're like, oh, this and that, you know. So I'll show you that. How's your computer doing there, Kim? Are you going to?
Yeah, I'm at a minute, 10 seconds.
Okay, well, we might lose Kim. And that will be very sad.
Yeah, because when this does happen, because it let me postpone it at first, just to let you know, and now it won't. Okay. And now I have 56 seconds left, but it takes forever for my computer to come back up.
Okay.
So
if we lose Kim, that's where she went. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. So this is called IPA, and this is literally a screenshot from Melissa's training. I hope this is working. I don't know. I've never shared screen, but I'm hoping that. Yeah. But for the recording, I don't know. We'll see. So power hour, y'all, you need 1 hour a day where you're powering through. You don't have to tell me when it's going to be, but I want to hold each other accountable. And I want us to know if we've done the power hour because it's important in your business. So you need to make 2 to 3 new contacts. Not contact 2 to 3 new people. Make 2 to 3 new contacts. So what does that look like? You can add them on Facebook. You can meet them through other people. We lost Kim. Love you, Kimmy. Whatever the case may be. So you're going to make 2 to 3 new contacts. You're going to make these personal, and they're going to be online or in person. And it can be someone that you add on Facebook and then you message them and say, hey, I noticed you've been having migraines. You know, what would I say? I say, notice you've been having migraines. I might have something that could help you. Are you free to chat? And I'll try and get them on the phone. Or someone is very tired and you say, I'm so sorry you've been so tired. How are you? I just wanted to, kind of let you know, I think I have something that can help you. Are you free to chat? People are going to be like, oh, I don't want your help. But I don't say plexus, plexus, plexus. I say, I think I might have something that can help you. Let's chat, okay? Follow up. You want to follow up with 5 customers and 3 to 5 potentials. So in your hour, you're making 2 to 3 new contacts, and then you're following up with 5 customers and 3 to 5 potentials. So you know how we talk about the fortunes in the follow-up? Everything that you did the day before or the day before will have a follow-up. And so you follow up with 5 customers and 3 to 5 potential people that you've been talking to about Plexus. Call 2 people. Get 2 people on the phone. It can be 2 new ambassadors. It could be 2 new customers. You need to get on the phone and you need to call people. For some people, that's outside of your comfort zone. Great. This will be even better for you because when you're outside of your comfort zone, you grow. You grow when you get outside your comfort zone. Post on Facebook. This does not mean posting status updates, okay? Posting your status update is a form of IPA, but this is not what we're talking about. We're talking about posting on team pages, posting in group chats, posting on your personal page. So your team page you need to keep up with. If you're silver, you need to have a team page. Some of you have partnered up. That's wonderful. I think power partners are important. That's what we're going to talk about next week. So I want to make sure that you guys are posting on your team pages. And if you're silver, that you have a team page or are partnered up with someone else for a team page. You've got 3 people. You're a leader now, and it's very important. So team pages, group chats. For us, we have a group chat of rock stars. My rock stars on my levels 1 through whatever. Anyone that wants to work the business, we are on there and we're sharing with each other and we're pouring into each other. And then on your personal page, okay, so 3 posts a day. 1 obvious Plexus post, and I'm gonna hope everyone gets this. And then what I'm gonna do is I'll post it under the call on the team page too. So I'm gonna close this and go back to this. So 3 types of posts a day. 1, obvious Plexus post, like I am Plexin, Plexus is amazing, I got my products, or a testimonial about Plexus. one non-obvious Plexus post, something that's like, had the best night's sleep ever, slept like a baby, and then hashtag thank you Plexus. Or a lifestyle post, rolling around, having the most fantastic day, glad I started my day with my pink drink. Okay? And then the third one is an engaging post. So that's a post that you want people to comment on and to be involved with you on. So for whatever reason, people really like to pick nail polish colors. So if you post a collage of 4 different nail polish colors and say, hey, I need your help, guys. What nail polish do you think I should do next? People will comment, or quizzes and stuff like that. You know what kind of posts are engaging. And then you want to trickle in, obviously, your own life as well. And, pictures of your kids, pictures of your day, pictures of your atmosphere, working from home, all of that stuff. So those are kind of your types of posts. And that's your IPA. That's your power hour. Okay? So that's the gist of it. That's the DMO, Daily Method of Operation and Power Hour. I think it's important. I think it's crucial. And Kim and I are going to be here to help you guys answer any questions. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to unmute everyone. And let's see. Okay. Hey, everyone, you're unmuted.
Yay.
And we're gonna take a minute to just do a quick question and answer if anyone has any questions, because I know I gave a lot of info really fast. Good timeline.
I'm good.
Nobody questions?
Nope.
Okay, cool. And we will cover more of this on the team page, but I just want you all to know that, we're here to help. We're excited. Everyone's doing really, really well. All just totally fantastic. And I hope that these 2 pieces, the DMO and the Power Hour, will make a big difference for you guys.
Thank you.
I really do. Okay, well, I'm going to close this out in prayer.
Okay.
I don't know who's left on the call, but I'm going to pray for whoever's left. Let me unmute Kim. Just
Came on her phone, so.
Oh, hey. Okay, hold on. Okay, you don't have any questions, right? You feel good? Kimmy?
Oh, I'm good.
Okay, cool. I'm going to close this out in prayer. Lord, I just thank you so much for this gift, and I thank you for the gift of Plexus and our team, Father. I ask that your hand be on our team, Lord. We feel your presence, and we're grateful for you, and we're grateful for all of the financial and health testimonies that you're bringing to our team, Lord, and all of the growth. And I just pray that everyone has a really wonderful and productive week until we meet again. And I just thank you for all of your gifts and blessing and my sweet Plexi sisters. We pray all this in your beautiful, precious name. Amen.
Amen.
I'm going to stop the recording now.